Have you heard of the term quiet quitting yet? Because I just found out about this term, and maybe it's me, and maybe I'm just slow like that. But I came across the term quiet quitting lately. It's in the news everywhere. And today I want to talk about it, and I want to talk about how ridiculous it is and why you should be avoiding it at all costs. Hi, I'm Dr. Leif Smith. Thank you for joining me today, talking about this ridiculous term, quiet quitting. Now, I just read the article, okay? And the article said, quote unquote, quiet quitting is clocking in and doing the bare minimum at work. Okay. There's also a consultant who they brought in this article I was reading, and you might be able to find the article. I'm sure there's many articles out there about quiet quitting. But in this article, she said that it's not a bad thing. It's about prioritizing your mental health over everything work-related. To me, that's a cop-out, and to me, that's an excuse. And it's a terrible quote. I don't know why the consultant would want to be associated with that. Quiet quitting. So you're checking in to your job every day, but you hate it so much that you're just going to do the bare minimum. You're going to shut your mouth. You're not going to offer any value other than doing the paperwork that you need to do, showing up for the meetings that you need to show up for, yada, yada. Well, I'll see you soon in my office because you're going to be depressed. I guarantee it. That is no way to go through life. Doing the bare minimum? What a cynical way to do things. You want to get paid, but you want to just do only what you're paid for. Isn't this part of how we define bureaucracy? When we're at the post office, when we're at a government institution, and they're doing the bare minimum, how does that feel to you as a customer? How does it feel when you're put on hold for 45 minutes? Because they're doing the bare minimum of customer service. And then after 45 minutes, they can't help you, or they can schedule an appointment, and you have to be at home for that appointment because you can't miss it, because otherwise you're going to have to schedule another appointment 30 days out. And just block off between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. because that's when the technician will show up to fix everything. Great. Quiet quitting. Doing the bare minimum, but expecting to be paid and expecting that this should be a normal part of life. It's not, you guys. I don't want you to subscribe to that idea. First of all, if you hate your job that much, go start your own company. Go do something else. You should not be working in a job that you despise. Why is that acceptable to people? Why is it acceptable to be working for someone else and trying to make them money and make them happy? And that's okay with you to clock in, to go to your cubicle because you're well paid, because you have experience and you've been doing this for 20 years, so you can't do anything else with your life? Why is that okay? It's not, people. So, clocking into a job that you don't want to be at is not anything that I recommend you should be doing, especially as it pertains to your mental health. Now, I know some of you are stuck in jobs you don't want to be in. Okay. Well, you're kind of stuck short term, but not long term. You don't have to do that job. I will challenge you on that. I will challenge you. Now, can you find another job? Yeah. Will it be as high paying as maybe this lame high paying job that you have right now? I don't know. But to sit around and say, I'm just going to do the bare minimum, you're establishing a habit for the rest of your life outside of work. So now you're going to go home to your relationships, and now you're comfortable doing the bare minimum. So you're going to do the bare minimum in your relationships. You're going to do the bare minimum in your parenting. You're going to do the bare minimum in your love life, in your sex life. You're going to do the bare minimum when you go to the gym. It happens all the time. And what happens is you start fooling yourself. You start telling yourself this is how life should be. I'll conserve all my energy. I'll just do this little bit, and I'll tell myself my life is so good. Oh my gosh. Come on, people. Is that any way to live? What a terrible way to live. What a terrible way to go about anything. I don't care if you're playing with Legos, I don't care if you're eating food. I don't care if you're at a party. I don't care if you're getting married. That's a terrible way to do things. To expect great things, to expect to be paid well, but only put the bare level of minimum effort into whatever it is you're doing. That is no way to program yourself for your life. And so when you hear this term quiet quitting, I want you to quiet quitting. I want you to not do it anymore. Okay? If you're that unhappy with your job, get another job. Start another career. If you're that unhappy. If you're that unhappy with your relationship that you're just going to put up with it until the kids get older and move out, and then you'll figure it out. You need to figure it out now, because you might not get that far, because you might have depression, anxiety, panic, and heart problems, health problems, cancer from the stress, you name it. That is no way to live your life. I don't recommend it. And I want you to quiet quitting. I'm Dr. Leif Smith. Thanks for listening to my rant today on this ridiculous term. And I will see you in my next video.